different situations. At the beginning there was very promising as far as rebuilding with the players that we had in particular positions. As the year went on, through different situations, things changed. Players had to play. Different people had to move up and play from doubles to singles. So we had a difficult transition this year. But I don't feel as bad because there was only one team in our division that had a winning record. So it wasn't our team, okay, particularly that was not as good. It was the entire division, okay? The teams in the other division were a lot stronger. However, this year we only had graduating one senior from the varsity and one person also that graduated that would come to help toward the end of the year as well. So 2 seniors out of that total amount. We got 30 girls coming back next year, which is a task that you girls here have to be ready for and get out there. If you want to make the varsity, you got to work at it. You got to work at it through the summer. There's no position that is not open. And we learned that this year with all the changes that came about with the upheaval and everything else. I had a lot of surprises that people wound up winning their matches, people wound up losing their matches. So I never know what's going to happen until you get there in August as to what the lineup is going to be. Same thing with doubles. We don't know what the lineup is going to be until we get that singles ladder done. So work as hard as you can during the summer. Take lessons. I know Mount St. Charles has their courts open now. They give lessons. I don't know what the cost is, but I know they have rec department has lessons in Cumberland. There's other places to go. Get out there and hit as much as you possibly can. Because next year we have 10 seniors on the team. So it's going to be a difficult situation with that. We can add people, because you're going to get 30 people, we had 32 this year. We can add probably up to a maximum of 36, which is 6 more, maybe. So you want to do well, get out there and play as well as you can. As I say, I'm not disappointed with the overall record because of the other teams. According to what we've done from last year to this year, we actually did just as well. But team points, meaning how many points we had a lot of 4-3 matches. We were 35 and 48. Last year was just about the same. So we've come a long way with the number of players that have left and everything like that. One thing I want to mention is the sweatshirts. We've run into a snag with the sweatshirts. Okay, it'll be taken. Don't worry about it. It'll be taken care of. We are going to work out something. We can't get the ones that we want, the redesign that we showed everybody and everything like that. But we are working with 2 different places to try to get something done. And as soon as we know what the situation is with them, we will let you know. So I'm hoping to have them by the time that we have close to Thanksgiving or maybe Christmas or something. But I have to go back into the schools anyway for boys sign-ups. So I will be there, and we will have a day that I will email everybody and let them know what's going to happen and what the costs are going to be for that. So that's what everybody was asking me about. So there you go. I'd like to thank Arlene and Lola for doing a great job. All the parents who contributed to the daily food fest that we had with the varsity, bringing food to matches, and the yard sale and other contributions they might have made to the team as well. It's built up our treasury. It's helped us maybe in another year or so. We probably be looking at getting new uniforms for the team.
Start saving your stuff now.
So that's a possibility. Maybe not next year, but probably the year after once we get.
The seniors don't like that. It's gotta be next year.
If I hit the lottery, then we'll be all set. You know what? The chances of that happening, Sarah. Okay, let's get started with the awards for the varsity. First, we're going to go go in class order from freshmen all the way to seniors. First one we have Molly. Go hot. Molly on your letter.
Yeah, sure.
Over the course of time, she had to fill in and play third doubles as well. Congratulations. No, not yet. Wait. Next, Sydney Tilden. Cindy earns her pin, and she was also voted by the coaches first team all division in singles. The next person was a breath of fresh air because I always have it reverse. We always have girls leaving to go, or girls that don't go to Cumberland that go to Bishop Ian. This time we got a girl that came back from Bishop Ian. So we're getting ahead of the curve. We need a lot more, but now we got to get some from Mount. I'd like to bring up, she earned a varsity letter filling in again, fourth doubles, third doubles, Michaela Grandin. Next on our list, we have a person who played last year in doubles, this year played in singles, and she did quite formally well at number 3, Alexis Delgado. Next, we have a person who, again, was playing doubles last year, wound up going all the way through, and wound up playing number 1 singles. She wound up getting first team all division singles honors, Natalie Cunningham.
You're on to the video. Yeah, the camera seems like it.
Thanks, Arlene.
Next person wasn't on our team last year, but
Didn't get it?
came
Okay.
through and wound up playing first doubles and did quite well until she hurt herself on the tennis court and missed the next to last match. She probably could have won that match against Classical, and then the last match of the year, which we pulled out against North Providence. But she was very supportive. No. But she said she'd be ready for basketball, which I hope she will be. Ready for basketball. Earning her letter, first team all division doubles honors, Cassidy Nooms. Next on our list is a player who played second doubles and also played first doubles, filling in when Sarah King had to move into singles in several of the matches. And she did quite well playing with Cassidy as well. Bring up Hannah Neway. Next person was with us last year, playing third and fourth doubles. This year, she wound up earning a spot at number 3 doubles. Had a record with her partner of 5-2, and is earning her pin, Mary Boyd. Next person played 4 singles on our team, did formally well, played better toward the end of the season, okay, and earned her pin, Sarah Labassiniere. gentleman who played second doubles and did play very well. Great at net, especially the backhand swap at the net. She did a great job. Earning her letter this year, Katrina Hutman. Next person played second doubles with Katrina for some period of time and earned her varsity letter this year, Kira Hamill. Last two people, two seniors that we have. They did whatever I asked them to do. Toward the end of the season, we brought Mackenzie and Malloy up to fill in for spots because I felt it was, as a senior, her right to move up there and help us out and play. She did a great job. And because she was a senior on the junior varsity and stayed there, that's why I brought her up. She, according to coaches, did a heck of a lot because not many seniors stay on and stick it out at the junior varsity level as a senior. And she stayed there for the whole time. And she did get into, several matches toward the end of the year. And she won the Team Sportsmanship Award for our team. She was with us last year for a short period of time, so she's earning her pin this year, Mackenzie Malloy. Also giving her a captain pin because I named her a captain when she came up with us with the varsity. Congratulations. The last person we have is our senior that has been with us the most period of time, I believe 3 years. Four. Yeah. She played first doubles, and then when we had to move her up and say, Sally, I want to play, said, I don't like playing singles. She had no choice, but she did. She did it, and she played very well against her opponents. She earned first team all division doubles honors this year as well for our division. And I'd like to bring her up and give her a pin, her captain's pin.
I was sure. Clearly, it's always me. Don't say she works down. No, I know. Please. She does your please sidekick.
We have some things that I want to do to the tennis courts before I end, that hopefully we can get done with the rec department. And basically, I'm trying to get them to get a bulletin board, some kind of a bulletin board type of thing up there, so that way we know no dogs around the court, and know that the times that we practice, because we've had to toss people off the court from time to time, and they were angry about it, but there's no sign up there. Well, it's been by that, so we're trying to get that taken care of. Trying to have a backboard so we can do some hitting off of that as well. Most of the courts have that, so we can do some hitting when you want to practice on your own. What they started doing is one little memorial, planting a tree. I tried to donate a tree. We still haven't heard anything. If the parents want, the shade isn't going to be there for quite a few years. The tree that they planted, I wish there was a bigger tree, but I asked to donate a particular tree to that to get some in there to get it started for future years to get it a little bit better. They redid the courts 2 years ago. We still have some problems with the tennis courts that they're going to have to resolve, so we'll see what happens as far as that's concerned. I did say that, or construct a lean-to shelter for shade. We do need shade because gets awfully hot there in August. There's no place to stay, no place to be, you know, with that whole thing. So we're trying to do something with that. We're also trying to get an electrical outlet put in, because I brought the ball machine in and I only did it once because the battery started dying. I needed it plugged in order to get that done. And I've been told several times that they would take care of that. So hopefully we'll be able to, all in all, a great season. And as I say, 30 out of 32 coming back. Get out there and play. And as I say, and seniors. So make it, next 2 seniors this year. Next year, it's going to be a battle for the spots. So everybody has to go out there and start playing. Stop playing as soon as you possibly can. Because the more you play, the better you get. The better you get, the better chances are of making through that ladder. We had, as I say, some surprises this year, which I didn't count on. Next year, hopefully, everybody does their job. I'll do mine. And we'll have a great season. Because next year is the year. This is your year, girls. A lot of teams are graduating, 5 and 6 people on their teams. We're only graduating 2. This is your year to get something, because all those teams that were up there were beating us up. 5 and 6 players are gone. So it's your opportunity next year. I'm looking at it from that viewpoint. And this year I knew it was a rebuilding year. Next year is going to be the chance, the opportunity. Take advantage of it and play as much as you can. Thank you again.
And I choose